All right, what's up, guys? It is New Year's Eve, and we have gotten a ton done this past week. It's amazing how much you can get done when you're not having to just work on the weekends. We were lucky and our shop was closed from Christmas to New Year's, so we got a full week, minus family Christmases and that sort of thing. But we probably had 4 or 5 days that we could work solid. Big thanks to my dad. He was here pretty much every day that we had available, helping me work. And I think when we started Christmas vacation, we had post set, and that was about it. And as you can see behind me here, we've come a long way in a week. So I'll take you around and show you where we're at. Got 3 rows of 2x4 exterior girts up. Those on my other post frame shop where we're living now, those were 2x6s. But this particular project is getting board and batten siding, so it's getting sheathing, and that drops those down to 2x4s instead of 2x6s. So we've got 3 rows of those up on 3 sides. We got our truss carriers up, and those are fastened with structural bolts. Those are, I think they're GRK 5/16 by 4. Those are some really handy bolts. I'm putting a lot of those in this place, and it really strengthens things up. We got all of our stub posts put in, so when you have a building like mine that has trusses on 4-foot centers, you'll see right there, there's a post that goes in between each post, and that carries that intermediate truss. We got all of these trusses set. We got all of these roof purlins installed. And then yesterday, Dad and I got the back porch. Duck under this post. Oh, there we go. Got the back porch trusses set, and maybe tomorrow, on our last day off, we will get some rafters cut that continues this 212 pitch up to meet the 512 pitch. You can see the soffit detail here. Pretty impressed with how straight that came out. That's gonna look really good. We built that soffit onto that truss on the ground, picked it all up in one whack, and then the purlins, as you can see, they continue over and kill right into the edge of that. You can see down here on this end, we're missing a few purlins and that last truss, and the reason for that is that I need one more load of sand that I'm going to use to backfill these post holes. And I did not want to excavate these post holes back out because we keep getting rain that washes dirt in them until I've got that sand on site, so I can set those posts and bury them in the same day. You can see here we put some scrap tin and wood down to try and cover these holes as best we could. But despite our best efforts, we got some crazy rain, and some of it still washed down into the hole. So I'll have to spend another 30 minutes or an hour here digging these back down to the footers before we set our posts, but no big deal. It's just when you're building in the winter like this, you're gonna get some rain, so that's part of it. A good goal for this week would be to get our sand delivered so we can get that wrapped up next weekend, and maybe tomorrow we'll get these rafters continued over so we can get the back porch finished up. Then we're on to the front porch, which has a lot more detail work. Things are going to slow down a little bit now that we're getting into the finer detail work, but this has been a really good week here. So working just 2 of us, I feel like we got a lot accomplished. I just realized that my time lapse of the back porch rafters that extend the 212 pitch up to the 512 pitch is terrible. So thought I'd hop up here and show you exactly how that worked. So you can see here's this 212 Mono-Truss, and that stops at the edge of the building here. And then this 2x6 here extends on down probably a little over 2 feet, so we can get quite a few nails there to join those together. And then that continues up over the primary roof until it blends in there. And you can see we took a 2x6 and screwed that between the primary trusses, and that gave a very nice nailing surface for that to kill into. We had to split that one purlin to let the rafter pass through. But that is how we finished that detail. You can see there where the Mono-Trusses stop and the rafters start, and that continues over until it gets to the primary roof, and then we go up at 512. So it's 212 down here.